Good afternoon, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called The Bug That Can't Dance by Sotek. Yeah, this is a puzzle. This Sotek actually sent through two puzzles in the last fortnight, and one of them is one I think I was involved in testing about 2 or 3 months ago, and it was submitted as a harder puzzle, and this was submitted as an easier puzzle. And I'm focusing on the easier one partly because I'm frenetically trying to record before I go on an international holiday. So yeah, I'm just trying to get everything through. So we'll see how it all goes. So yeah, The Bug That Can't Dance by Sotek. What's going on the channel? I'm really happy that I've got some guest solvers coming in. There'll be more Hamilton Sudoku puzzles coming. And I'm about to record my 600th video coming up next week. So that'll be really cool as well. And that's just 600 of the daily videos. That doesn't include the problem series, which of course there's been over 100 of those. I need to do more of those. I'm hopefully going to look at that in a month or so when I'm back. And that doesn't include things like the Race to 37 or Skilling Sudoku or the BremSter Unpub stuff. So there's other, or any of the live streams. So there's actually, been quite a lot of content on the channel. And as of I got the notification today, apparently as of a couple of days ago, as of me recording, so a bit over a week ago, as of you seeing this, I finally hit 1 million views on the channel. So that's across the whole channel. Yeah, I've had nothing go viral. None of my videos have been huge, but that's still pretty cool. I'm happy with that. So anyway, let's have a look at The Bug That Can't Dance by Sotek. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat within cages. All of the cages are within single boxes, so not relevant for this. And digits placed on purple Renban lines must form a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So let's pick something that is frankly impossible. If this was a 1, then we would know these would have to be 2, 3, 4, and 5, because this would have to become a set of consecutive digits. They could be in any position 2, 3, 4, and 5, but they would have to be a consecutive run of digits. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Now, I am absolutely going to use the killer calculator that is built into Sven's Sudoku pad and see what I come up with. So, this 13 cage. Now, how do you make 13 in 3? So, you couldn't do 1, 2, because 1, 2 would have to go with 10. 1, 3 would go with 9, but this here would have to connect 1, 3, and 9. So I can't use 1, 3, 9. If I go 1, 4, I'd need 1, 4, 8, and I can't connect 1, 4, and 8. That's not going to work. And I'm just doing the digits that start with 1. 1, 5 would be 1, 5, 7, and I can't connect 1, 5, 7 because... And the thing, what I mean by can't connect is if I put 1 and 5 and 7 in here, how do I connect those digits with a single digit? Because remember, all of these have to be a set of consecutive digits, those 4 cells. These 4 cells here are a run of consecutive digits. So if I put 1, 5, 7 in here, then one of them is 1, one of them is 7, and I've got to get a whole bunch of other digits on there. So that doesn't work either. So, and then I hit 1, 6, 6, which means I can't put a 1 on it at all because 166 doesn't work. I'm repeating digits. And then if I go 17, I'm getting back to 175. I've crossed the middle threshold. So I can't put 1 in it. So 2, I can't go down to 1. I can't repeat the 2. So 2, 3 is 5. So 2, 3, 8. I can't connect 2, 3, and 8. So that's not going to work. 2, 4. This would be 3. And 2, 4 needs 7. I can't connect them. So that doesn't work. 2, 5, and 6. 2, 5, and 6. Hang on, I can't connect it because 2, 5, 6 it'd have to be 3 and 4. So I can't connect that. And I've just hit the threshold because 2, 6, and 5 is exactly the same. So I'm now at 3. So 3, I can't go down because I've used all the low ones. 3, 4 is 7. So 3, 4, 6. I could do. So 3, 4, 6. With a 5 here works. Whoops, no, don't want a light. 3, 4, 6 with a 5 here works. And 3, 5, 5 doesn't work. Okay, so it's 3, 4, 6 with a 5, then 3, 5, 5, and then I've crossed the threshold and I go 3, 6, 4 with a 5 there. Okay, 4, 5, 6, which is the minimum if I don't include a low digit, is 15, and it's too high. This is 3, 4, 6 with a 5. Wow. Okay. Can I do the same down here? Now, 1, 2 would need a 9, and that I can't connect 1, 2, and 9 with those. 1, 3 would need 8, can't connect them. 1, 4 would need 1, 4 is 5, I'd need 7, can't connect them. And hang on, but 1, 5, I'm just too far apart. I can't get any digit more than 2 apart. I should have stopped earlier, because 1, 4, I can't even connect, because this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 2 or a 3, and that doesn't add to 12. So 1, 5 doesn't work. I can't put a 1 in it at all. So 2, 3, I'd need a 7. It's too far away. 2, 4. I'd need a 6. 2, 4, and 6. But I've got 2 and 6 in here, which means 2, 3, 4, 5, I can't get to it. So 2, 4, 6 doesn't work. And 2, 5, 5 doesn't work. So, okay, what's next? 3, 4, 5. Is it 3, 4, 5? 3, 4 is 7, yeah. 3, 4, 5 works. And this would be 2 or 6. 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, I've just crossed over. And 4, 5, 6 again is 15. So this is 3, 4, 5, and this is 2 or 6. Okay, what about the 14? 1, 4... 1, 2 doesn't work. 1, 3 doesn't work because I don't get there. 1, 4, 9, too far apart. This is the important. I just can't use 1 because 1, 2 doesn't get me there. 1, 3 doesn't get me there. And these are from 1, 2, 3, or 4. 3 digits from 1, 2, 3, or 4 doesn't get me to 14. So I can't use 1. If I use 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, and 5 would be the biggest digits I could put in here. And 2, 4, 5 doesn't get me to 14. So I can't use a 2 in here at all. And again, I can't. So I have to put a 3 in here. There has to be a 3 in here. Because if I use 4 and don't use a 3, it's 4, 5, 6, and a 15. So there must be a 3 in here. So 3, 4 is 7. I need another 7. 3, 4, 7 would need this to have to be 5 and 6. That doesn't work. So 3, 4, 7 doesn't work. 3, 5 is 8. I need another 6. So this is 3, 5, 6. And then if I crow up, it's 3, 6, 5. So this is 3, 5, 6. And this has to be the 4. And this means 3 and 5 are down here, because 3 and 5 are in here and in here, which means I can't put 3 and 5 in there or in there. This is nuts. And I can't put 4 in this 12 cage anymore. So, but I want to look at this 16 cage doing exactly the same thing. If I use a 1, the maximum digit I could put in here is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 with the 2 biggest digits, 3 and 4, doesn't get me there. So I can't use a 1 in this. If I use a 2, the biggest digits I can include with 2, 3, 4, 5, it'd be 4 and 5. 2, 4, and 5 gets me to 11. I can't use a 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 would be 3 with 5 and 6, which is 14, which doesn't get me there. I can't include a 3. 4 with the 2 biggest digits, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 6, 7 does get me there. So what are the options? 4, 5 is 9. I'd need another 7. So 4, 5, 7 works, making this a 6. And if I use 4, 6, it's 4, 6, 6. Okay, so what if I do 5, 6, 7? 5, 6, 7, 5 and 6 is 18. That doesn't work. This is 4, 5, 7 with this being a 6, which means this is a 2. And 4 must be up here, but not on that, well, not in that cell. And the reason for that is 4 is not in there and 4 is not in there. So in this line row, 4 has to be there. If this is 4, this is 3 or 5. Maybe? This is very weird. Now, this 7 is not 1, 6, and it's not 2, 5. This is 3, 4. So this has to be sum to 12. I can't use 9, 3 because I've already used 3 on the line. I can't use 4, 8 because I've already used 8 in the row. I can't use 6, 6. So this is 5, 7. 3, 4, 5. This is a 6. Which means there's a 6 down here. Now this could be 6. Well, this is a 15 cage and it can't be 7, 8 because I can't repeat the 7. So this is 6 and 9. And there's no 6 here. So I've got to put 7 and 8 on this somewhere. Well, this is just 7, 8. Because I have to make 15 without using 6, 9. So this is 9, 8, 7, 6. This is a 5, which works for the 5 being down here. Okay, so that's cool. Now, I'm going to get rid of this yellow highlighting. That was to explain the point. Now, I've got triples all through these rows now. So this triple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 9. That can't be a 2. So this is a 1 or a 9. This surely can't be a 1. Because if this is a 1, these would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 2, 3, 4, 5 don't sum to 26. They sum to 2, 3, 4, 5 is 14. Whereas 8, 7, 6, 5, if this is a 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5 hopefully gets me there. 8, 7 is 15. 6, 5 is 11. 15 plus 11 is 26. Right, so this is 8, 7, 6, 5, and this is 9, which means there's no 9 in those. There couldn't be a 9 there anyway. Okay. This is not a 6 because of that 6. I may be doing this a terrible way, but so 9 is in one of those two because it can't be in any of those or in these boxes. If this is 9, this is 8. And it can't be. This can't be a 9 because if this is a 9, this is an 8, but the 8 is in these boxes. So that's the 9. That's the 4. This is a 1, 2, 3 triple, and the 4 is next to the 3. That's cool. This means this is not the 3. This is a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 7, and 8. Well, there's no 7 there. Is this actually a 1, 3, 8 triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1, 3, 8 triple, but I can't put 3 in here. And I can't put 8 in here because of those. Cool. Oh, 3 is in one of those two because of the 3s lining up. Actually, I should have done that before. Where is 4 in this box? Because 4 can't go in those and it can't go in there. Can't go there because of the 3, 4. This is a 4, so this is a 3, and this is a 1 or a 2. That's cool. There's no 3 here. I'm probably missing a whole heap of stuff like that. This is not a 5 anymore. Nine is down here, but that's probably not it. Oh, there's no 6 in here. So this isn't the 6, 7. This is the 5, 8. This is not the 5, 8. This is the 6, 7. So there's no 7 there. There's no 8 there. Seven is up here somewhere because 7 can't be in those or those. So 7 is up here somewhere. Similarly, 6 is in one of those two. Actually, 6 has to be in there. So that's not the 6 and this is the 6. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 9 in one of those two. 1, 2, 8, and 9 go in there. Okay, so maybe this 15 or the 16 cage. So actually this 15 cage is going to be important because one of the interesting things about a 15 cage is it's got either it's 4, 5, 6 or it's got modularity. So for example, if you put a 1 in the cage, then because it's got, it's got entropy. Because, for example, if you put a 1 in the cage, and I'm trying to think how to explain this, it's just the mathematical case of a 15 cage. 3 cells summing to 15. You'll have a low digit, a middle digit, and a high digit, or it will be 4, 5, 6. So if you put a 1 in here, you've then got a middle digit and a high digit. So this would be middle and high. And can you do that? It'd have to be 6, 7, which is 13. So that doesn't work. So what are the options? You'd need 14. So 9, 5, you can't connect, and 6, 8, you can't connect. So there's no 1 in this cage. This seems like a really horrible... Actually, how do you do 15? Let's bring up the killer calculator. I know I've been working without it. And let's basically go, what are the 15 options without 3, 4, or 5? So I can't use 3. I can't use 4 or 5, so it must have modularity. And if I can't use 3 and I can't use 1, it must have a 2 in it somewhere. So it's got modularity. This has to be the 2 because the 2 can't connect to a middle digit. So this is the 2. I can't connect to the 3, 4, 5. It must have a low digit. If it has a 1, these would sum to 14, and there's no way I can make the 14 work while they're connected. And if this was 1, 2, this would be a 13. So this is the 2. These have, if this was 1, 2, these would have to sum to 12. This would be a 12. This is the 2. These have to sum to 13, but they have to be consecutive. So they're 6 and 7. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 8, and 9. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 9. This is the 6. The 9 looks down saying that's not a 9. I should have seen that earlier. The 6 means there's no 6 there. In fact, 5 must be in here and 6 must be in here. There's all sorts of stuff like that I've almost certainly missed. Like the 1, 2 pair looking down, making that the 8, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 2, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 2. That could be important. That's not the 1. I got distracted by other logic. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8, 9 pair. Do I want to look at this 16 cage? Yes. Okay, let's just punch it into a... We've got a 16 cage killer calculator. It doesn't have a 3, doesn't have a 5, doesn't have a 6. So according to the calculator, it's 1, 7, 8. They're the only possibilities left, which I'm willing to believe that. And that's good because it does give me 2 consecutive digits. So this is the 1 and this is a 7, 8 pair, which means this is the 1 and this is not the 1. The 7, 8 means this is the 6 and this is the 7. And this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, and 9. There's no 2 there for multiple reasons. And my hand is hurting. Okay. Not sure what I'm looking at now. Sudoku, I'm assuming. So I've got the 3, 4, 5, and 9 in here. So this can't be 5, and this can't be 5. So this is the 5, and this can't be 3, and this can't be 3. So this is the 3, and this is a 4, 9, and it sees a 4. So this is the 9, and this is the 4, and that takes 4 out of both of those. These are 2, 9. The 5, no. The 9, no. This is not 3. Oh, and there's an 8, 9 looking in here. So there's no 8 in those. This is the 1, and this is a 3, 7 pair. This is now known. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, and 8 go in here. So this is a quadruple. which includes 1 and 2, but I can't put 1 and 2 in here. So this is a 1, 2, but this 1 means that's the 1 and that's the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 and 7. And this 7 makes this 6 and this 7, which means this is not the 6, this is the 6. This is a 3, 4, 5 triple, so that can't be the 4 because the 4 has to exist in there. The 3, 5 pair, but this 2 has made that 9 and that 2. The 9 looks back making that 8 and that 9. The 8 looks back making that 4 and that 8. This 4 looks up taking 4 out of both of those. So this becomes a 4, which makes this a 3 and this a 4. The 3 looks down making this 5 and this 3. The 5 looks up making this 7 and this 5. The 7 looks down making this 8 and this 7. This is now a pair, a 1, 2 pair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is a 1, 2 pair. So I've now got a 1, 2 pair in this row. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8 or a 9, and it sees a 9. So that's an 8, that's a 9, that's an 8. This is now a pair as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, and 9 go in there. I could have done it from the column as well. Okay, maybe this triple. Well, this is not the 7 anymore. So what is this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 5, and 8. Well, there's an 8 at the top. There's a 1, 2 pair there, so there's no 2 there. That gives me a 5, 8 pair. So this becomes a 7 and this becomes a 5 because of the 5, 8 pair. The 5 makes that 8 and that 5, which means this is 8 and this is not 8. The 4, of course, has taken 4 out of both of those. So this becomes 3, this becomes 6, this becomes 4. The 6 makes this 7 and this 6. The 3 looks back, making this 9 and this 3. This 5 looks across, making this 2, which makes this 1 and this 2, which makes this 1 and this 2. The 2 looks across, of course, making this 5. I could have used the box. This 3 looks down, making this 7 and this 3. This 4 looks down, taking 4 out of there. So this is the 4. I'll use that 5 to make that 3 and that 5. That 8 looks up, making that 7 and that 8. And now I'm down to a single box. Need to put a 1 in one of those two. It's there, which means that's the 7 by pencil marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and slap in a 9. And I've got a chord in the way right at the end. And that is the end of the bug that can't dance. I'm going to go in and turn off the solve count. It's a really new feature that I really like, but because I'm pretty much going to be the first person solving a lot of the puzzles on the grids that are created, it's always going to be 1. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I can do it a different way. That was really cool. I like that. If you use the killer calculator right from the start, I'm sure you'll be able to narrow these down very quickly. I have no problem using the killer calculator. I just wanted to see if I could figure it out in my head and explain the logic. I am not someone who's ever going to be able to remember all of the combinations of, like, I can figure out 2-cell cages pretty well. Once I get to 3-cell cages, there's just too many options for me to be able to figure it in my head. But this is one where I thought I could actually do the math and figure it out. And I really wanted to try for that one. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one. The bug that can't dance. Don't know where the title came from. I should have asked. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, really, really cool stuff. Thank you, Sotek, for sending that one in. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone who's been contributing and recommending. It's been really, really wonderful. Yeah, as always, good luck with your solving.